He adjusted her pillow, covered her with a blanket, and sat beside her, tracing the back of her unmoving hand with shaking fingers. The silence swallowed him. You heard me, didn't you? That tear, you weren't completely gone. He leaned closer, forehead placing to her knuckles. Please come back to me. I'll spend the rest of my life fixing this. And just then Dr. Jisoo walked in, expressions heavy. Jungkook, she is stable for now, but you need to inform her parents. Jungkook froze. His grip on her hand tightened instantly. A whisper escaped him, fragile and shaking. No, Jisoo frowned. Jungkook, they are her family. They deserve to know. Jungkook shot up from the chair, panic wild in his eyes. Jisoo, you don't understand. If they know, they'll take her away from me. They will never let me stay near her again. His voice cracked, breath uneven. He swallowed hard, chest heaving. You know how much her dad hates me? They'll think I didn't protect her. They will blame me. They'll they'll take her home. They will never let me touch her or see her again. He looked at Wayan's face and his voice a whisper. I can't lose her. Not again. Jesus stepped closer, tone softer. Jungkook, this isn't about you losing her. This is about her parents knowing their daughter is fighting for her life. You can't hide this. But Jungkook shook his head violently, tears gathering but refusing to fall. No, you don't get it. If they take her from here, I won't even know how she is. I won't know if she wakes up. I won't know if she. His voice cracked, collapsing into the chair. I won't survive that, Jisoo. Jisoo sighed, placing a firm hand on his shoulder. I know you're scared, but you love her, don't you? Jungkook nodded, eyes fixed on his face. More than myself. Then do the right thing, no matter the consequences. Jungkook stared at Wayan's fragile form, machines breathing for her, making his heart twist painfully. His hand trembled as he picked up her phone. He whispered, as if speaking to her soul, if they take you away, I'll still follow you. I'll still protect you. I promise. With shaking fingers, he called her mother's number. Time skip. The hospital doors burst open as Wayan's parents rushed in. Breathless, terrified, shaken to the core, Jungkook stood outside the ICU room, leaning against the wall, shoulders stiff, head hanging low. Her mother ran up to him first. Jungkook, where is she? Where is my daughter? His throat dried instantly. He pointed towards the ICU door. Inside, Dr. Jisoo is with her. Her parents rushed in without waiting for another word. Jungkook followed behind slowly, dread crawling through every nerve in his body. Inside the ICU, they froze. Their daughter, their bright, loud, laughing girl, was laying lifeless on the bed, connected to tubes, eyes shut. Her mother's hand flew to her mouth. Her father felt his knee weaken. Wayan? Her mother whispered, voice trembling as she stepped closer. That's when her father noticed something. The sleeve of her hospital gown had slipped slightly, revealing a dark purple belt mark curling across her upper arm. He frowned. He slowly lifted her gown shoulder further and froze. Another bruise, then another and another, slap marks on her cheek, finger-shaped bruises on her wrist, belt lashes old and new across her back, a healing burn mark, purple swelling around her ribs. Her mother's voice cracked into a scream. What? What is this? Jungkook's entire body locked. He couldn't breathe, couldn't speak. Her father turned to him slowly, eyes dark, shaking with a mixture of rage, disbelief, and heartbreak. Jungkook, what happened to my daughter? Jungkook opened his mouth, but no sound came out. Not a word, not a lie, not the truth. Only silence. Her mother moved closer to the bed, her hands trembling as she traced the bruises on Wayan's skin. Tears poured down her face. Cook, she stuttered, turning towards him with pure terror. What is this? Why does she look like this? Jungkook's breathing grew uneven. He wanted to say something, anything, but guilt grabbed his throat and choked every word back. Her father moved closer, face pale with horror. Don't tell me she fell from stairs and got this. Don't you dare tell me this is just a fall. He pointed at the belt marks, the finger bruises, the fading burn. Jungkook lowered his head even more, tears burning behind his eyes. He couldn't run, couldn't defend himself. The truth wasn't spoken, it was written on his skin. Her mother broke down beside the bed, sobbing violently. Why didn't she tell us? Why didn't she come home? Her father clenched his fist so tightly his knuckles turned white, and Jungkook stood there, silent, shaking, terrified, drowning in guilt, because he knew they had finally found out everything. Her mother was still crying beside the bed, gently touching Wayne's bruised cheek, whispering prayers through broken breaths. Her father stood frozen for a moment, staring at the marks, the burns on his daughter's fragile skin. And then something inside him snapped. He turned towards Jungkook like a storm. One step, two steps, three. Before Jungkook could even look up, fistful of collar, Jungkook's back slammed against the ICU wall with a dull thud. Her father's voice, no longer a voice, it was rage wrapped in heartbreak. Who, who did this to my daughter? He roared, shaking him violently. Jungkook squeezed his eyes shut. His breath stuttered. Did you do this to my daughter? His fist twisted Jungkook's collar tighter. Answer me, Jungkook. Jungkook couldn't look at the man whose daughter he had broken. Her father's eyes welled with tears, fury, fear, helplessness, all battling inside him. She loved you, she trusted you, and you did this to her? Why, Jungkook? Why did you hurt my little girl? Jungkook's throat tightened. Tears finally spilled down his cheeks. I didn't mean for it to go this far. It was all he could manage, voice cracking. Her father's eyes widened with horror. So you did hurt her. Silence. A confession without words. Her mother collapsed into tears. Her father let go of him abruptly, stepping back like he had touched something filthy. And Jungkook stood there, collar wrinkled, back against the wall, tears dripping, heart shattering. He had officially lost everything. Her father couldn't take it anymore. One look at his daughter's unconscious body, the dried blood at the corner of her lips, his rage exploded. Before Jungkook could even breathe, a brutal punch landed right on Jungkook's face, sharp, loud, bone deep. Jungkook stumbled sideways, blood instantly spilling from his nose, dripping into the floor. You monster! How dare you touch my daughter? He raised his head again, but her mother stopped him. Honey, stop, stop, she cried, pulling his arm down with all her strength. Her mother's eyes shifted to Jungkook, and something inside her cracked. She saw the boy who once loved her daughter deeply, the boy who used to help dress Wayne's injury, the boy who fed her with his own hands, and when she had fever for a week, the boy who never left her side. Tears welled in her eyes. I can't believe this. Jungkook can never do this, she whispered. Don't you remember how much he cared for her? Jungkook cannot do this. There must be some misunderstanding. She walked to him slowly, like a mother approaching her wounded child. Her hands gently cupped his face. Tell us, Cookie, who did this to my daughter? Who hurt my little girl like this? She whispered softly, lovingly. Her voice trembled with hope, hope that her son-in-law would say something, anything that didn't break her world. But Jungkook's lips quivered. He dropped to his knees as if guilt had crushed his bones. And suddenly he broke. A sob tore out of him, raw and helpless. He leaned forward, collapsing into her mother's arms like a shattered child. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. His mother's hand shook as she held him, tears spilling down her own cheeks. Her father watched silently, rage, shock, betrayal, all churning inside him, because this scene told him one thing. Jungkook wasn't lying. He was drowning in guilt. Speak up, Jungkook. Jungkook lifted his face, wet, broken, terrified. His lips trembled. I did it, he whispered. Her mother froze as if struck by lightning. What? What did you say? She breathed. Jungkook closed his eyes, tears spilling again. I did all this. I hurt her. For a full second, Her mother didn't move. Then suddenly she shoved him away. Hard. Get away from me, she screamed, stepping back with trembling hands. Her tears turned into pure fury. Her father stepped forward now, voice deadly calm, too calm. I'm taking my daughter back, and she is filing for a divorce the moment she wakes up. Jungkook's world stopped. His breath hitched. No, no, please no. Don't take her away from me, please. He shook his head violently. Her father glared at him. You lost the right the moment you raised your hand on her. Jungkook scrambled to his feet, desperate, grabbing her father's wrist, his voice breaking. Please don't take my wife away from me. Please, I will fall at your feet. Punish me, kill me. Just don't take her. She is all I have. Her father yanked his arm free. You should have thought of that before abusing her. You don't deserve her, not even her shadow. Her mother turned her face away from Jungkook, refusing to even look at him anymore. And Jungkook stood there, bleeding, crying, shaking, watching the two people who once treated him like their own son decide his fate. And he knew this time he couldn't beg enough to undo the damage. Dr. Jisoo handed the discharge papers to her parents quietly, avoiding Jungkook's eyes. We are taking her home, he said coldly. Please no, please don't. He stepped forward, but her father blocked him. Please, sir, please, mom, don't take her away. I'll fix everything. I will do anything. Just let me take her home. She's my wife. Your wife? You nearly killed her. You tortured her. You don't get to call her your anything. Jungkook fell to his knees again, both hands joined, begging like a man ready to break himself apart. Please, please don't separate her from me. She's all I have. I'll go mad without her. Her father's eyes burned. You should have thought of that before laying a hand on her. She's divorcing you and it's final. Jungkook froze. The word divorce stabbed straight through him. We are taking her home, her father repeated. Her mother turned away, wiping tears. Nurses began preparing to move Mayan, and Jungkook panicked. He stood up suddenly, voice shaking, breath stuttering. You can't take her. They all turned to look at him. Because this time he wasn't begging. He was terrified. His father-in-law glared. Oh, and why is that? Because she's pregnant. She's carrying my child, Jungkook said. To be continued.